What's good, guys? Welcome to Belmondo TV. It's your boy JC back again with another video, guys. Welcome to the channel. Thank you as always for supporting the channel. Please make sure you like and subscribe and follow the journey, guys. Another day, another dollar. I just wanted to quickly talk about how chasing women will destroy your life if you haven't got your shit together, right? And I'm not saying this because I'm an expert. I'm saying this based on my own personal experience. You know, there's so many guys out there wanting their ex back, chasing women. How many women they're gonna sleep with? You know, the buzz, the feel good factor of sleeping with random women, beautiful women. There's lots of women like around the world, but the biggest problem you've got is when people talk about purpose. Having a purpose is not just about making money. It's not just about being rich and being a millionaire. You know, go back on my channel. This is my journey, and there's a reason why I'm doing this. You know, there's a reason why I'm doing this, and I'm doing it because of the experience that I've had, and the reason why, and I've got no choice but to do what I'm doing. You know, I'm not saying that starting a business or whatever I'm doing is for everyone, but spending your time just chasing women without a purpose, without getting your life together, will destroy you as a man. You might get into a relationship, that's amazing. You might get married, you might settle down, but at some point, not having your life together financially, physically and mentally, it will come back on you. Believe you me. We are living in a world where you're only as good as what you did yesterday. So guys, don't sit on your laurels. Don't just sit there and get comfortable. Never ever get comfortable. Even if you chase a certain girl that you like or a woman that you like and you got them, well done. But getting them, that's easy. Maintaining them, that's when the problem comes in, guys. And the reason for this title, chasing women will destroy your life, because you might meet a woman, fall in love, had feelings, and thinking you're comfortable, you're cushy, as we say in the UK. You're comfortable, and before you know it, because you didn't get your life together, she's out there watching someone else. We're living in the world of social media, guys. Social media is out there, and it's quite easy for people to go online. Oh, grass is always green on the other side. So guys, it's so important to get your life together. And even as a guy, imagine this. You haven't got your life together, you haven't got a job, or you haven't got something legit, you haven't got a comfortable life emotionally. This is why I talk about trauma, things that you've been through as a kid, life experience, a relationship that you've had. You've got to learn from your mistakes, you've got to learn from your traumas, and you've got to get your shit together before you find the woman that you want and want to stick with for a lifetime. You've got to get your stuff together. I'm telling you. You know, some people saying, oh yeah, I'm not into counseling and whatever else, there's nothing wrong with me. Guys, there's always something wrong with most of us. You don't realize it until you're challenged. You're put in a situation where, in a relationship where that person challenges you, like your mentals, your emotions. and you don't know how to deal with it. So guys, it's so important to get your shit together. You need to. And let me give you an example. There are so many guys out there, their purpose, it's not money, it's not security, it's not what's in the future, it's just sleeping with girls. Listen, that may feel like amazing. The feeling of looking good looking guy, going out there sleeping with different women, it might feel good to start with. But I can promise you this, at some point, you're going to feel soulless. Do you know why? Because you're going around just sleeping, giving yourself, and not even that, you're devaluing yourself. The value is like a brand new car getting used, getting driven by different people. And at some point, you're going to sleep with so many women and you're going to feel empty, soulless. Do you know why? Because there's no connection. It's not real. A lot of it will be fake. Yes, you might get some girls that might have feelings for you and you might not feel the same because there's not true connection. For me as a man, it's not for me. Chasing women is not for me. It's giving me problems, giving me troubles. And you're going to realize this because when you're on something good, on your purpose, on your business, as soon as you bring a woman into it, the wrong woman, watch everything start falling apart. Watch the distraction. You'll find out the hard way. And you lose focus and you lose the drive to continue doing what you need to do. Guys, growth, we never stop growing. You can't stop growing. It doesn't matter if you find the right woman right now, if you find a wife and you get married, don't get comfortable. Do not get comfortable. I'm telling you, she might be the most amazing soul in the world, kindness and whatever, down to earth woman. It still doesn't mean that you need to drop your guard and get comfortable. You still got to be on your purpose. You still got to be on top of your game. Because like I said, you're only as good as what you did yesterday. For most women, for most people. And the number one priority, not long ago, I was just having a conversation with a lady. And you know what? For them, the biggest attraction is a man that got this shit together. Make sure you got your money. You don't have to be a millionaire, but make sure you're comfortable. Make sure you can bring security. Make sure you can protect physically, mentally. Make sure you are mentally in the right frame of mind. Because some of the challenges women will pull you through, I'm telling you, you will need a shrink. That will destroy you. The reality is, there are so many men out there killing themselves, suicide, after a breakup. On a serious note. And as you guys know, I'm in a band, I'm in a group. Last month, released a song called Wrong. I'll put a link on the description of the song. The song briefly talks about a relationship. How most of the time we think that it's always women that go through the hard times. Men suffer as well, majorly. It's even worse. Because guys, when a man loves you, it's deep. And that is why, guys, before you get feelings, before you find the right woman, don't prioritize it. Don't be chasing women. Make sure you get your shit together. Make sure you're mentally in the right frame of mind to deal with the emotional roller coaster that woman's going to put you through. I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you, if you're not centered emotionally, you're in trouble. You can end up losing everything. Like I said to you, there's guys out there killing themselves. On a serious note, mental health, traumas. Most of us have got trauma from young age, abandonment, whatever that may be, rejection, whatever that may be. Deal with it. Counseling, watch videos, study, learn as much as you can about yourself. Mentally get strong, physically get strong. Use nature, whatever that works for you. Use whatever you need to do. Get a hobby, music, sports, boxing. I do love boxing sessions in the gym, because I realized one thing, that whenever I go to the gym and have it out and punch out the living light of the bag, the frustration, all that frustration I've had during the day from businesses and the stresses, it comes out. And you'll find yourself, when you're dealing with people, you're not so emotionally aggressive in a situation, because you're letting it all out. Guys, we need to look after ourselves. We need to look after ourselves, because we're living in a world where most people are broken. Most people are broken, and no one is working on themselves. Everybody's happy to jump in a relationship. It's a new era, and it seems like instead of people learning from mistakes, they're just jumping from one relationship to another. Relationship went wrong, you lose that person, you're fighting to get them back without actually working on yourself. Guys, you cannot do that. If you've been in a relationship with those red flags, even if you want your ex back, even if you want the person you love so much back, the best thing you can do for yourself is get you back first. And if that relationship was worth saving, if you worked on what you needed to work on, and they've worked on what they needed to work on, and you both got your shit together, of course you can always go back. There's nothing. These people that say, "Oh, I will never go back with an ex," or never. Of course, it's not your priority. It's not your priority to be chasing something that was broken, but it's your priority to work on yourself, the things that went wrong. So whatever happened, even if you end up with that person, you know you have a choice. You can take, if they cheated on you, if something bad that really happened that you needed to work on, they needed to work on. If you can work on yourself, you'll be able to go back and say, you know what? I don't actually need this, because I've worked on myself and they haven't worked on themselves. So if I go back to this is going to happen again. There has to be a situation where you've worked on yourself and they've worked on themselves, and you're back together and it's solid, and you maintain that drive and purpose and everything that you was doing when you was alone. We need to work on ourselves, guys. I'm not saying this is not about becoming a millionaire. This is not about, showing off and to the world and whatever else. This is just about looking after yourself, mental health, looking after your mental, physically, emotionally. Get yourself in the right place, have a purpose, make your money, have security for yourself and for the person that's going to come into your life. So when they come into your life, you've created a safe environment for yourself and for that person. It's not your position to make someone else happy if they're not happy within themselves. But the best thing you can do is love yourself completely. Get yourself in a frame of mind, emotionally, physically, where you're able to deal with any situation. Because trust me, the roller coaster a woman will pull you through, some people can't deal with it. But if you're coming from a secure, mentally, physically, then you'll be okay. But do not spend your time chasing women. Chase you. Find you first. Find your purpose. Find your happiness. Get a decent job. Start business. There's so many ways you can start business nowadays. There's so many things you can do before you even start chasing women. Because like I said to you, if you keep chasing women and you find yourself in a cycle where you're just going around sleeping with random women, you're going to be soulless. You get into a relationship because you didn't work on your emotional problems and traumas, you're going to find yourself in trouble. And believe you me, when you have that heartbreak, if you're not able to handle it, guys, like I said, there are men out there killing themselves, suicide, because mentally they're not prepared. They weren't prepared for the heartbreak. It's really, really serious. Take it serious, guys. Don't forget your worth. You have to put yourself first and understand who you are as a person. Know your identity. Be solid mentally and physically. There's a reason why people say go to the gym. It's not just to show off your muscles. There's a lot more to it than that. Because physically, mentally, physically, you should be strong. It will help you. Guys, stay blessed. Please like and subscribe. Follow the journey. You know, I've been through, like I said many times, I've been through all that. You know, I've been through all that. And where I am now, I'm getting myself together. You guys can see, I'm getting myself together. Listen, I'm going to have the best life. And I mean it. I'm going to have the best life. And I'm doing what I love doing. I'm happy. I'm emotionally stronger than ever was, even since last year. In the last 6 months, I'm emotionally stronger, physically, mentally, and financially. I'm getting stronger, even stronger. And when that person comes back into my life, I can create a safe environment, secure environment, and I'll maintain it, make it everlasting. As long as I got my shit together, that's what that matters. If the other person hasn't got their shit together, I don't need to be there. There are many, many people out there in the world for you if you got your shit together. Stay blessed, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bless. Look after yourselves. Like I said, look after your mental, emotionally, physically. Stay blessed. Love.